Hello dear Cancer, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. This is your July till December 2019 general and love reading, and I am doing a few cards for each of the months ahead. July is eclipse time, and the eclipses are happening in your sign. First eclipse is on the 2nd of July, and then the second eclipse will be in the sign of Capricorn. So it's a very important time, very tumultuous, very changing, very shifting energies. Let's see what we have. We've got a lot of cards to set out. I was thinking to actually set the cards out before I started recording, but I wanted you to see the cards, so that's why these readings are a little bit longer. Let's go to July. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. August, Eight of Wands. Now, if you need to know the cards that I'm using, wow, Judgment Calling is in the reverse. I'm going to take it like that. Okay, so if you need to know the cards that I'm using, and this is a brand new deck that I'm using and I'm absolutely in love with it already, please check the description box below. So August, September, Five of Cups, and the Strength card. October, you have the Star, and you have the Hermit. November is the Hierophant, and wow, this is the Queen of Cups. Yes, Queen of Cups. She looks like the High Priestess. Nevertheless, very similar energies. And in December, we have the Tower. Wow. And the 11, Justice. Wow, what a way to leave the year, dear Cancer. This is amazing. Love it. Okay, now I'm going to take an astrology card to see the astrological influence for each month. So Cancer, July till December. Okay, so July, we have the 7th house and partners. In the month of August, you have the Grand Cross Provoker. September, you have Void of Course, Moon Missing. Void of Course, Moon, and Missing. Okay. In October, you have the Lunar Eclipse and Change. Wow. Okay, so the energy of the eclipse is still playing out. This would be the midpoint, I would say, before the next eclipses. Okay, November, you have the Part of Fortune, an increase. That's beautiful. This is like the Wheel of Fortune. So it's looking, November is looking amazing for you, dear Cancer. And December, you have the Earth element and stability. That's glorious. Okay, I'm going to take also a Whispers of Love for your love life. Let's see what's happening around love. Now, so many messages will be coming through. These readings, you need to watch them and re-watch them. So, dear Cancer, for July, you have received with love and appreciation. August, you have Take a Chance on Love. September, Treasure Your Loved Ones. In October, you have Rest and Relaxation is Essential. In November, you have Do Something for Someone Else. And in the month of December, we have Focus on Love. Focus on love. Okay, now I'm going to take another tarot card, and because of the size of the card, it's an important message, an important extra information, important extra information for each month. So let's go July. You have the Fool. August, you have the Ten of Wands. September, you have Justice. In October, King of Coins. Excuse me. In November, you have the Palace of Wands. And I'm going to take another card because of the Palace of Wands. It's an extra card. So let's take another one. And you've got the Death card as well in November. And in the month of December, for Christmas time, you have the Palace of Cups. Well, okay, I need to take another card. December for Cancer. And we have Judgment. Wow. That's incredible. You've got Scorpio here in Cancer. What am I saying? Pluto here. That's interesting. Very interesting indeed. Now I'm going to take a chocolate message card as well. And if I need more clarity, I'm going to take one or two cards of the normal playing cards. And maybe I'll use those. I don't know for sure. Also, La Vera Sibilla. So let's take one for each month. And I'll just put them down and I can read them for you after. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have Flow in the month of July. Trust in the month of August. You have Discipline in September. Achievements in October. Creativity in November. And Adventure in December. All right, dear Cancer. I think we shall start reading the cards. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's start with the month of July. As I have said, you do have an eclipse in your sign. So that's going to be, I don't know. We know that eclipses are very changing. They're bringing changes into our lives. So, dear Cancer, you've got an earth sign here. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. So this could even be you with business. It looks like the month of July. And your money area is looking grand. It's looking amazing. We've also got the Six of Pentacles here, which is a card of giving and receiving. It seems as though you are quite generous because you're in a position to be able to help the needy, the poor, people who are needing. And if it's not only money, it could even be just, you know, any sort of help, any sort of reaching out to people who are in need. And that's a blessing, really, it is, because I believe that what we give out, we receive. Therefore, with the Six of Pentacles, many times I do see it as the energy of Libra because it is a number 6, and it's got the scales here. So yes, even though number 6 is the house of Virgo, so we could be talking about a Virgo. Now, if this is not a Virgo that you're dealing with, this could be any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We could even have like strong Libra in their chart, or in yours. If this is if you've got strong earth and you are the one that's focusing on money, you're the one that's abundant, because the Queen of Pentacles is someone who knows their business. They know how to handle financial situations. They're very good with their money, and they're very stable. If this is just an energy and not a person, then money's looking really great. So you are attracting more abundance, more flowing energies. So I think that the work that you've invested in is starting to pay off. So money's looking fantastic, business is looking great. And this could even be a pay rise. This could be, you know, if you're working for someone else and this is not your business, then this could be money being, someone is being generous with you. Now, I want to say that the 6 of Pentacles can also be, it can also be giving money out. And when I say giving money out, you could be paying alimony, child support. If the Queen of Pentacles is, could even be someone that you are dealing with. So that could be the mother. She is the mother of earth. Usually she's someone who collects the harvest. She's the minor arcana of the Empress. So it's a time of abundance here. Now, either money's coming in really well or money's going out a lot. But I do believe that there's a healthy balance of both. So I don't think that there's anything to worry about now. So we have 7th house and partners in the astrology card. Now, 7th house is the naturally ruled house of Libra. So Libra is coming up again here. Partners. So this could be, you know, you are partnering up with someone in business. They could be someone who is, you know, they're good with their money and they could be taking, you know, care of that side of the business. Or it could be someone that's affluent and they're investing in your business. They could be bringing in more funds. Now, the 7th house and partnerships can also be in love. 31 does add up to a 4, so we're talking about home. It does show a couple here, and this would likely mostly be, it would be Venus and Mars. Venus and Mars, they were the lovers. They are the lovers of the zodiac. Looks like some of you are dealing with, you know, love. The 7th house is all about, it's marriage. It's taking your relationship to the next level. This could even be you paying money out. Anything to do with, you know, getting ready for even a wedding. As well as that, I mean, the help could be coming from elsewhere. Could be coming from other people. Libra is other people. But there is some sort of an agreement here, whether this is love or this is business. Okay, so there is some sort of a contract, some sort of a deal that's going on here. Now, in love, we've got receive with love and appreciation, and it looks like someone is receiving something. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. So the love is being shown to you, maybe, dear Cancer. And now this could go the other way around, so always know that. You could be giving out. You could be showing your love through gifts, through money, through support. Okay, so receive with love and appreciation. For those of you that are receiving financial help, even if this is like a pay raise, sorry, It does say receive with love. So that means that obviously the position that you are, moving to in business is something that you have already given out and so you are receiving now. It's time for you to receive. And that's really, really pleasant. Now here we've got the Fool card. So we've got the sign of Aries. Okay, this is a 0. This is a major arcana. You're starting a brand new cycle. Some of you could have strong Aries as your north node, let's say. This is cardinal energy, and you are cardinal energy, and therefore you understand what cardinal means. It means taking action, wanting to take that risk, starting a new journey, okay, going for it. So that is beautiful, and this is showing Uranus up here in the corner, the glyph of Uranus, and Uranus is doing something differently. This is a sudden new beginning, starting a brand new cycle unexpectedly. Now Uranus can speak of communication. Uranus is also doing things in a different way and just change happening suddenly. So suddenly you're on a new path. Now Aries is all about being the warrior, putting in, the effort, being very fiery. It is showing the world ball here. He's holding the world ball. So you are, maybe some of you are hoping to go on an adventure. Like seriously, travel the world. Maybe there is a certain destination that you want to visit, to go to. And here we've got flow, salted caramel flow. Let's read what the card says. Are you resisting the flow? Do you feel overwhelmed or afraid at this time? Are you trying to be strong? Or are you being overly hard on yourself or others? The key is to avoid trying to control the situation. Find the strength you desire in trust, faith, and being more flexible. Remember what I said about cardinal? Cardinal energy is all about pushing forth. Here it's saying to be more flexible, so more mutable. And the affirmation is, I find my trust in the process of life. I am fluid, mindful, and accepting of situations and circumstances that come my way, and I understand in the bigger meaning of life. So obviously with the Fool card here, some of you have finished up a cycle, a karmic cycle, and the advice here is saying go with the flow. Try not to be too pushy. Sometimes it's best to just let the energy flow, let it come to you, and you will see when you've got the green light to take that leap of faith, okay, in whatever the energies are talking about. All right? So I'd like to take 3 Sibillas. Okay, so we have the Denaro, which is like the Ace of Pentacles, and this is like the 6 of Cups as well. So there's innocence, there's, some of you are dealing with someone from the past. This is talking about an expensive wedding, not expensive, a rich wedding. So some of you are safe and secure in your finances. Now this could be, as I said, with the contract or with the card of Libra, some of you could be in an abundant position where you can, enjoy the fruits of your hard work, of the work that you've put in. As I said, what we've given out, we are receiving. This is like the Ace of Pentacles. Therefore, it's a stable new beginning. Now, the Ace of Pentacles usually does speak of finances, but this could also be a grounded new beginning. Now, that Queen of Pentacles was holding the Ace of Pentacles. So, again, this could be a business that has got the opportunity and the longevity, and it will stand the test of time. So there is a lot of abundance and there's a lot of promise in this card. As I said, with the 6 of Cups, Sixes are always about balance. And the Six of Cups is many times soulmate energy. So let's see what else we've got. We've got La Reunion, dear Cancer. Now, we could be talking about a reunion, as I said, someone coming back from the past. These are messages coming through social media. Unexpectedly, there's a brand new cycle starting for you. Just go with it. Do not push, do not fight, just let it go. It is eclipse time and it's out of our hands, dear Cancer. So this is amazing. I mean, someone is obviously coming back and wanting to take the relationship, your relationship, to the next level. There's going to be equilibrium. You've got the Six of Pentacles there. Giving and receiving. And as I said, earth energy, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the rest of the signs are, I've already mentioned Aries, and I've mentioned Libra. Okay, so let's take another card. And here we've got like the Ten of Cups. This is something unchanging. This is quite fixed energy. Maybe this is saying that you are going for what you have desired. You know, you're wanting to reach a point of bliss and happiness. Some of you that are traveling are going to somewhere where there are ancient ruins. Your happiness is there. It's going to be a very happy time for you. Now also some of you, as I said, could be traveling to meet your partner at a distance, somewhere where Europe is indicated here with this card. And just remembering what cards are there. So it seems as though if some of you are really like, this could be a busy time for business, but I think that you're sort of, you know, leaving that behind. You're putting love in the first, in your first priority and going for that. Nevertheless, the Ten of Cups is happiness on all levels. This is amazing. Absolutely loving this for you. Now, Cancer could be your sun, moon, or your rising sign. And the signs that are mentioned, I have to say sun, moon, or rising, because this is a general reading. So this is looking amazing. Like you're actually coming to an agreement to meet somewhere. If this is about business, that meeting will take place. The contract will be drawn up, will be written out, will be signed. And the equilibrium, like the money is going to be good. Okay, so July is looking amazing for Cancer. Let's look at August, dear Cancer. What's going on in August? So you've got Judgment calling. Wow, I can't even pick up the cards. That's nice. Okay, so we've got Judgment calling in the reverse. Let me just turn that upright for you. And I feel that because it's in the reverse, it's saying that there is an indication in August for some sort of a change, some sort of a second chance being given to you. Now, this is a wake-up call, and I think that it may be, as I said, it's going to be indicated, but it's not actually going to come to fruition until December, because the same card is here and it's in the upright. Now, the Aide of Wands, as I said, some of you are flying. You're flying to a distant place. This is flying through the air. This could also be communication through social media. Some of you are, and this is, of course, as I said again, a general reading. So with the Judgment card, and this is the card of Pluto and Scorpio. Pluto is up there in Capricorn. So it's it's very prominent energy at this time, because August is just after the eclipses. And the 16th of July is when Pluto, the South Node, and Saturn will be activated by the eclipse in Capricorn. So this is like a fundamental change that is indicated here, but I don't feel that it's actually time for it to manifest. It's sort of like being put on the back burner. So something is trying to come to life. The messages are coming, the communication is coming through. And you know, wands are all about vocation and work. Some of you are planning on traveling, but it's not the actual time to do that. If this is for business, I think that's for some of you, there could be some sort of a hold up because of the card being in the reverse. Now, for others of you, let's say that the card wasn't in the reverse. Then that would be the, you know, the wake-up call. Some of you are waking up earlier than others. Some of you are more in tune, more aligned with the divine, and therefore you are receiving the, you know, that wake-up call. Others of you, it's not time for you to awaken yet. Your third eye is not seeing clearly yet. So it's only a matter of time, though, because the card is in the reverse. Now, so it's a transformation. It's a change. Each person does not have their, you know, their calling at the same time. The transformation, for some of you, it's going to take longer than others. But this judgment calling is a second chance for me. So whatever has been dead and you thought that it would not happen, it's actually starting to rumble. It's starting to take form slowly. Let's see what else we've got here. In the astrology, we've got Grand Cross and Provoker. Wow. Now, a Grand Cross is very difficult energy in the astrology. It's all about push and pull. It's like there needs to be change here. So some of you are being provoked. You're being provoked by messages through social media. You're being provoked by energy. The energies, they're really, really quick with that Aide of Wands. Others of you could be provoked in passionate situations. Or when I say passionate, I mean because we've got Scorpio and Pluto here. Scorpio is all about intimacy. It's all about sharing on a very deep level. So therefore, this is a very sexual energy as well. Now, the house of Scorpio, of course, it's all about death and transformation, other people's money, having moved in and sharing everything on a very profound level. So sharing your bed, sharing your finances, that's not a small deal, it's a big deal. So could it be that you are provoked by someone to take the next step, to move quickly into, you know, anything to do with the energies of the house of Scorpio that I just explained. Now, the Grand Cross, provoking, this is energy that's pushing you and pulling you to a different direction. It's trying to bring in change, much needed change. Now, it's a 47, which equals an 11. And 11 is karmic. 11 is, for me, a brand new doorway. The universe is provoking you here to make you come to life. Whatever has been dead and buried and forgotten will come up to the surface here for change to happen. And this is, as I said, it's very karmic. Here it's saying take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. Number 23, that is an 11 on the hour clock as well. But if we add the 2 and 3, it's a number 5. And 5s are all about conflict, imbalance. Take a chance on love. So, taking a chance, for those of you that are dealing with someone from your past, because you know that this area here, the July, the month of July could be playing out in August as well, because the months do sort of mingle together. They sort of blend in together. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that, all right, so the plan is, I feel here, the plan is that there is the energy here. You're ready to take that leap of faith, going to meet up or to reunite, or ready to take that next step into, you know, stabilizing your love life. But then I would say that something happens in between, because we do have the flow card here. So that is indicating to me, this card is indicating to me that the plans were these, but then something happens. A grand cross brings in change, and it is provoked by the divine. This, again, is karma. That's why this second chance is still in the reverse. So there is a setback. That's what I feel, and it's coming in quickly. So it's coming in around the eclipse. Still, we're in the eclipse energies here. And it's saying take a chance on love. So that to me is saying that you are being provoked to take a chance on love. Something about communication, something about not being able to take that step. You're wanting to move through that new doorway, but then something sort of holds you back. Some sort of a conflict, an imbalance is holding you back. What else do we have? And we've got the Ten of Wands. So could it be business that's holding you back? Could it be just a heavy burden, heavy energies? This is heavy on your back, obviously. And look at this. Saturn is up there. The little glyph of Saturn is right there. Saturnian obligations, Saturnian matters. There is something happening here. So the duty is calling, I would say, for some reason. So Saturn is blocking your travel plans. You're going on an adventure plans. And anyway, nevertheless, the Ten of Wands always breaks down to the Ace. You feel very strongly, though. You've got an idea. You're inspired by something. You're going to feel the burden of these 10 wands, but they do break down to the Ace. So for those of you that are just, this is all about business, let's say, maybe there is heavy competition here, stiff competition. You're going to come up with an idea. And what do we have here? We've got trust. And let's read the back of the card. Be careful where you place your trust. Remember that with every door that closes, another will open. You are being guided to a situation that is much better, even though it doesn't feel like it right now. Trust yourself. Trust in the universe. This is a time to break free of the past and anything that may be holding you back. There you go. You see, something is holding you back. It's this grand cross, and it's the astrology that's happening, obviously. Something in the stars is holding you back because it's saying, no, it's not going to happen right now. So just when you thought things are like, you know, you're going with the flow, everything is like set out in front of you, nice and easy, flowy, something comes in the month of August to hold you back. And the affirmation is, I trust in my own intuition. I'm guided as to where the universe wants to lead me. I trust in the divine order of things. So yes, there is a divine order. That's what this card says. Let's take 3 Sibillas on that. And we have L'Amante, another 11. This is like the Knight of Cups. So there is an offer coming in, and it's meant to come in. So the offer, the As we know with the Knight of Cups, it's like the offer comes in and then it doesn't, and then it comes in and it doesn't. So there's, you know, back and forth here. And it's just divinely guided. It's meant to happen like this. Let's see what else we've got. Dottore. So we've got a card of healing. So could there be any health issues surrounding this area here, this time? This is a number 13. Scorpio comes up here, obviously. We've also got fiery energy. So Scorpio can be quite passionate. But we've got Sagittarian energy here. Leo, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries as well. And, okay, so the Dottore is talking about healing. So there is some sort of a change here. It's not, you know, death and transformation is never easy. Now, could the illness be due to, I don't know, it could be someone in your family that, of course, you can't get up and leave. If this is not you. Let's see what else. And we've got Messaggero, another 11. Wow. And news is coming from afar. So there is an offer that's come in. An offer what? To go and meet someone. Maybe this could even be, you know, it circles around romance. It really does. With El Amante. But it can be any other offer. What the chocolate message card is saying, trust though. Whatever is burdening, and these could even be papers that are coming through. Legalities, maybe even, I don't know, anything to do with like 8th house matters, as I said, which is other people's money, wills, banks, loans, deeds. Let's take one more card because after the Messaggero, and it's a number 11, let's see what else we have. And we got Dono de Servizio, which is the servant. This is something that comes in. The news that comes in is helpful. It is helping you. And this could even be in relation to a collaboration. A collaboration, because it's the 3 of Pentacles, right? Okay, let's go on to the month of September, dear Cancer. Let's see what we've got here. And we have the card of strength. We've got the 5 of Cups. Beautiful artwork, absolutely. 5 of Cups, and we don't have any cups that are spilt, but we do have the 4 of Cups that are separated from that ace. Now, the 4 of Cups is usually that offer that's come through, yes. She's put the cups aside, so she's like giving to herself. She's drinking through that Ace of Cups. So what I'm thinking is that there is still happiness here. The potential is that the cups are not spilt. She's actually on her own and drinking from that cup. So it's as though she's drinking and thinking of her beloved. That's what I sense with this card. So now 5s are always about conflict and change. Usually with the 5 of Cups, we've got the 3 cups that are spilt and the 2 that are standing. Here she's aware of all these cups, but having those 4 cups on the side, I think the 4 of Cups has got a lot to do with family. So issues around the family, and therefore she's nurturing herself. She's drinking from the Ace of Cups herself. So that's like nurturing her love, keeping the love close to her heart. She's being very strong and very courageous. We've got the energy of Leo here. This is Strength card. And we know that with the Strength card, it's a card of courage. It's a card of, you know, being very strong, holding yourself back, knowing your strength. And it's also a card of, you know, being patient, keeping that will, you know, that strength going, but being patient as well around this time. So in the month of September, it's not easy to tame this wild beast, but it is being tamed at this time. So once it wakes up, once it comes out of that slumber, because he's looking really calm right now, I think that this, you know, it's going to be a big deal. So it's like holding back with much difficulty. But there are family reasons that are holding you back here. Let's see what else we've got. And we've got the void of course moon missing. And the void of course moon speaks of, you know, that time when there's no noise, no sound, nothing's happening. You know, the moon is just floating in, you know, just in such a quiet, such a serene, there's emptiness here. That's what I'm getting from this card. There is emptiness, and the word missing is saying obviously that someone is being missed very much so here. And it's a 52, which adds up to a 7. There is a reason again. This is the divine number. Okay, so we logically, when the moon is void, of course, we do not do anything. It's a time of going within, taking the time to yourself. It's a time of inaction. So you just need to go with it. Don't use pressure. Don't use force. This is not the time. You need to hold yourself back, be strong. And in the month of September, it's like there's going to be, you know, I feel that in love, both of you are going to be missing each other. There are family obligations that are happening here. And there's a sense of quietness as well. So not a lot of communication in the month of September for whatever reason that is circling around family obligations. And Leo is the heart, right? And Leo is very, Leos are usually very giving, very, you know, being there for others. Leo is also the house of creativity, the house of taking a risk, creating your own business. So the month of September is looking a little bit quiet. Let's see what else we have in love. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. So this is a number 10. 10s are all about completion. I'm just thinking, treasure your loved ones. And this is saying, I feel that there is a sense of loneliness here. And I don't know why. It's saying to treasure your loved ones. But I don't know why, but I feel a sense of loneliness here a lot. Now, this could say that you're treasuring your beloved in a romantic sense. Of course. But I think that with the moon being here and the quiet, I think that when you are going within and seeing, you're actually seeing the value of your loved one or the people that are around you that are very close to you. So you appreciate the love that is surrounding you and in your life. But this is you know, September is quite a serene sort of, not too much happening in the month of September for you, dear Cancer. Let's see what else we've got. And we've got Justice here. Now, Justice is the energy of Libra. Justice can also mean that you are taking the time out. Libra can also be legalities. You know, Libra is also balancing the scales. So this is a time of, you know, if you've put in the hard work, you're balancing out. So if you haven't put the hard work in, if you haven't been standing in your integrity, then, you know, balancing out could be difficult for you. It's a number 11 again. 11 again is going through that new doorway, but I feel that there is a sense of preparation here. There is a sense of preparation. Now, I feel that others are holding the fort for you for whatever reason. I feel that you are not doing much at this time. I really feel that that's why you're appreciating the love of others. Others are holding the fort for you. Other people, that is. Libra is all about other people. And they're giving back what you've given to them in the past. That's what I feel here. Now, as I said, some of you could be going through legal issues here. And with a void, of course, there is, you know, that information that is missing. The pieces of the puzzle are going to come through, but I don't see them coming through here in the month of September. Here it's as though you're going through that portal, that new portal, dear Cancer. Let's see. Discipline. Peanut brittle and discipline. Let's read what it says. Remain focused, maintain concentration, pay attention. You are assertive and confident. You are soon to enjoy the benefits of the self-control and your newfound focus. Develop self-mastery. Forge ahead and keep doing what you know best. Discipline is needed at this time. So some of you that are having trouble in holding back and not walking through that doorway until it's the right time, it's going to be hard for you. You're going to need to practice discipline here and love and nurture yourself. Of course, love others as well and appreciate them being here for you at this time. And as well as that, for those of you that are going through legal issues with the Strength card, you're going to have to be strong. Look at the energy that is putting in here. And this is very mental. This is like psyching yourself up mentally. Maybe that's why you're taking time out. Now the affirmation says, I am disciplined, loyal and centered. I stand in my power with assertion and confidence. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. And I truly believe that you feel the support of others, so it's not hard for you. Now the word discipline says that this month, the month of September, you're going to have to be very disciplined. So it's not going to be an easy... Okay, one card has opened already. It's not going to be an easy month for you. Now here we've got the Alegria, which is merriment and happiness. This is like the 9 of Wands, but holding the fort. As I said, I feel that some of you are holding the fort on your own. For others of you, this is the support of others. So it doesn't mean that you're all being held up by others. Some of you, that you could be doing this on your own, of course. Now, the Alegria is the merriment and happiness, or the support of family and friends. Friends more than likely, I would say, but family is in the mix too. Let's see what else we've got. We've got Amore. There's that 4 of Cups. Amore, again around home and family and anything to do with your stability in love, right? And this is sort of like newness. Amore is a little child. It's like, you know, you've been dumbfounded by little Cupid. He's pointed his arrow at you. And this is like, wow. You're feeling loved here, seriously, even if this is not romance. Here we've got Sospiri and the 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords, sorry. It's like the 6 of Swords. So you are waiting patiently, waiting for the tide to come in maybe. Or someone is waiting for you and they're being very patient. But this is going to happen. You're moving to more serene waters. You're leaving the past behind and moving to something that you've invested time and energy into. Now, this is showing she's waiting. She's looking at those ships. So some of you could be wanting to travel, but it's not the right time. Someone could be waiting at the fort for you. This could go either way, right? This is holding promise of moving to calmer waters, moving to a much better place. Let's see what the next month holds for you, dear Cancer. And we've got the month of October. And in the month of October, we've got the Star card as well as the Hermit. They're both Major Arcana cards. Now, the Star card is the energy of Aquarius. Aquarius is doing things in a different way, being the eccentric. The Star card can also speak of hope. It can speak of something at a distance, you know, communicating through social media. This is a card of healing as well. Some of you could be dealing with, and I feel that the Aquarian energy is more than likely in your chart. The Hermit is Virgo, and I feel that some of you could be dealing with Virgo. We've already mentioned an earth sign up here in July, so could you be dealing with a Virgo, someone who's quite the guru, quite knowledgeable, and you know, these are two very different energies. So one person is out and about. The Aquarian energy is being part of group. This is social media. Whereas here we've got a lot of quiet and alone time. So I feel that for those of you that are dealing with someone who is the Hermit, I think that the communication will start again. And this is like a wish come true. This is something that you've hoped for. Now, it feels as though the Hermit could also be an advisor. This could also be someone who is quite the teacher, someone who is in the legal field. This could even be a doctor. Some of you could be healing. If you've had health issues, still going through that healing time. Now, the star is looking so bright here. It's amazing. Absolutely beautiful energies here with the Aquarian card here. And the star is also, as I said, it's a wish come true. So could it be that you, if you are taking on the energies of the Hermit, could it be that you are receiving the information that you've been looking for? And, you know, it's got a lot to do with friends. Aquarius deals with friendships, groups and associations. You could be receiving news from friends in relation to what you've been looking for. Let's see what else we've got here. We've got lunar eclipse and change. So therefore, the lunar eclipse, which is on the 16th of July, this is where the change will be happening in the month of October. And this is obviously going to bring you healing. It's going to give you the knowledge, the wisdom. You've already transformed with all these energies here. So after a month of quiet, it sort of picks up, like the knowledge, the wisdom has been gained by you, dear Cancer, and the change comes in. So lunar eclipse, it's got to do with the moon, which is your ruling planet. It's a number 43, so it is divinely guided. It's a 7. Lunar eclipse and change. A change for the better, I would say. You are the one that has the deep knowing. You are the one that's receiving the divine guidance from above. And this is showing you your path forward. So for those of you that are dealing with a Virgo, and you know the lunar eclipse change, maybe this partner, this Virgo, is going through massive change at this time, and healing through some sort of a crisis, because we do have the Judgment card in the reverse here. Could this be that you're starting to heal, you're starting to, the awakening is taking place. It's starting to, you know, you can feel the shift here. Let's see what else we've got. And we know that eclipses are all about, you know, there's a lot of darkness, and then all of a sudden the information comes through. So I feel that even in the area of September, there was a lack of knowing. So not knowing and going blindly, holding yourself back, but the clarity starts to come in October. Here we've got rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. And this is a 42. So this is a time of rest for you. Taking time out. So September and October are a little bit quiet for you. So you do need, you know, you do need to take time out and heal. And, you know, even going within, this is even spiritually growing, you know, connecting to the divine source. And a lot of you, even through your sleep, you will be receiving messages. I see here, as you could see, this mermaid is sleeping. So a good time with eclipses is to lay low. Now here we've got the King of Coins, and the King of Coins is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I believe that this is your energy. I think that financially you're in a good way. You are very steady. You're very grounded at this time. Money's still very good. There are no issues here. This is someone who is wanting to stabilize their life. This is someone who is not someone who is happy where, you know, their stability is concerned. Someone who is ready to take that last step into like getting grounded and, you know, dropping that anchor. I think that Cancer is dropping the anchor here. And I think that, you know, with all this green, this is very positive here. Okay, so the King of Pentacles could even be, for some of you, you know, after having worked so hard, and this is your energy here, I feel that that's why you're probably taking time out. Some of you could be even, as I said, planning a holiday, but for some reason you've held back. Now here, after rest and relaxation, after the lunar eclipse, yeah, some of you could already be, you know, holidaying at this time. That's why you're relaxing. You've already taken that, you know, next step into going somewhere where you can relax, rejuvenate, you know, charge those batteries, I feel here. But also in relation to business, we've got the Almond card and achievements. So the King of Pentacles could speak of business. So achieving things through business, through recognition of your, you know, your stable business, recognition of your stability as a person who people can depend on, because the King of Pentacles is someone who's always there. This is someone who is very business orientated and someone who's very, very abundant financially as well. So Almond Chocolate says this card speaks of high expectations, grand ideals, and elevated priorities. It signifies the workaholic and the overachiever. Be mindful of your goals and how you plan to achieve them. While it is healthy to aim for the top, it is important to never forget the people and situations that helped you there. Take a break every now and then. Take the time to ponder where you came from. Remember your roots. Pay attention to family and friends. Yeah. So I enjoy the fruits of my labor with those who helped me get to where I needed to go. So again, it is saying you're enjoying the fruits of your labor and you've had the support of others. Now you're in a place where you can support as well. Don't forget those people. Now, dear Cancer, I know you haven't really forgotten them, but here, and it says that you've got really high expectations where business is concerned. So maybe this is you planning whilst taking time out and relaxing. This, you're setting out, you're strategizing, I would say, about the future. Okay, so now the King of Coins, I said, could be Earth. So if this is not your energy, then this is another Earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I do believe for many of you, this is your energy. Now, if you are dealing with another Earth sign, their finances are looking amazing too. And they could even be working, they could be a teacher, they could be someone who works with others through social media, through the internet. Okay. Okay, so let's go to, no, 3 Sibillas. 3 Sibillas for more information. And this could even be, for those of you that have taken time out, this could even be a big deal that that you get, a big contract. And you're already, as I said, thinking of your path forward. As the card said, don't forget people who helped you get here. Let's take 3 Sibillas. We've got Omaggio di Preziosi, which is, yes, Aide of Pentacles. So lots of money and gifts having come from business, from hard work. Here we've got the Vedovo, the 3 of Swords. So the man in solitude. Some of you are mourning maybe the loss of someone. This could even be, you know, this is the widower. Maybe you are remembering someone that you've lost in the past. Now, this could be, obviously, for some of you, it could be a long-lost love, but I would say more than likely this is probably a passing of someone because it is on top of the eclipse. And the eclipses do reference back to previous eclipses. So, you know, this could be referencing back to a previous eclipse where you've literally lost someone that was very dear to you. Someone who was quite the leader. And here we've got the Ace of Swords, which is like a successful new beginning, but it's also, you know, standing in your truth. Something here is quite upsetting. The Ace of Swords is someone that's being cut out. And I don't know why, but I feel that this is probably like the time of, could be the time of October, that this is the you know, the date sometime in October when this is someone that you've lost, and it's like remembering this. It could even be this King of Coins that has been lost. This was a leader. This was someone that was very dependable. Let's take another card. I want to see the dispiacere. And we've got the Nemica, which is the female enemy. The female enemy. So this is the mask that is coming off. So this is negative energy. But the truth is coming to light. This is quite This is quite difficult here. Let's read this again. This card speaks of high expectations, grand ideals, and elevated priorities. It signifies the workaholic and the overachiever. Be mindful of your goals and how you plan to achieve them. While it is healthy to aim for the top, it is important to never forget the people and situations that helped you there. Take a break every now and then. Take the time to ponder where you came from. Remember your roots. Pay attention to family and friends. So what I'm thinking here, my dear Cancerian people, I feel that some people, you've forgotten some people that have helped you in the past, and this news is coming to you. For those of you that have closed the door on even family members, it's as though, it's as though you're mourning them as if they don't exist. And someone, a female here, is very, very upset about that. So we do have two females here, though. We've got a younger and an older female. So this could be a mother and a daughter. So we could have a mother, a daughter, and a brother here. I don't know what that means for you. It says, don't forget your roots. So if you are the one that's been, you're more into, what is physical, tangible, what you earn, and you're only about business and you've forgotten about family, well, this is the time when that's going to come to, it's going to come to the forefront. You're going to see that, you're going to receive probably a lesson that says that don't forget the people who brought you here. You need to be humble. You need to be thankful. And this is like a wake-up call in relation to family. Okay, let's go on to the month of November. So I see that the month of October can be quite challenging. You have to think that life is not just business. Life is everything else as well. Now here in the month of November, we've got the Hierophant and we've got the Queen of Cups. Now here we've got the Hierophant, which is the energy of Taurus. Which I feel that for some of you, you could have strong Taurus in your chart. Sun, moon, or rising. You could be cross-watching and be a Taurian, let's say, and you're dealing with another Cancerian. But here we've got Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and I would say more than likely, and we do have all the, I'm going to mention all the water signs here. So the Queen of Cups is someone who's very giving, very emotional sometimes. She's, she's all about the emotions, all about wearing her heart on her sleeve. This could be someone that is, she's carrying that Ace of Cups. She's not looking very upset. She's looking quite happy. So I think that the energies are good here. Now the Hierophant, and as you could see here, look at that white dove that is being set free. Some of you could be letting go of some sort of a obligation. You're letting go of traditions at this time. You're doing what makes you happy, I would say. Those of you that are dealing with someone who's got strong Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, or we've got Taurus here. Now, in the month of November, it looks as though if you are dealing with this water sign, they're going to be very happy with you. Something is happening here. Something is going on with the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is a 5. 5s always bring in change. So whatever traditions are being kept, and beliefs, wisdom, this could even be, for those of you that are working for others, this could even be a promotion. But this is also, with the white dove, we could be talking about making peace with your family, making peace with your heart, because the Queen of Cups could be your energy. Making peace with your heart, making peace in general. You know, now the Hierophant can be a contract again here. This is like tying the knot. This is trusting your intuition and doing the right thing by the book. This is you climbing the hierarchy. If you are working in a corporate environment, this is you are climbing that ladder. And you're trusting your intuition that you are the teacher here. You are becoming the teacher for others. So let's see what else we've got. And we've got part of fortune increase. This is beautiful. November is looking beautiful. And this is a 45, which equals a 9. Part of fortune is like the wheel of fortune. This is luck. This is like Jupiterian energy here. Part of fortune, increase in money, increase in luck, increase in your emotions. Your emotions are being, accentuated. They're being shown. You're being very open with your emotions here. And therefore, there is a lot of happiness here. Some of you could be even attending another wedding here. If this is not your wedding, because I feel that there is a wedding here, there is a big change here, especially with the Death card. This is like leaving the past behind and changing. You're transforming. The Death card is Scorpio, and Scorpio is the 8th house. This is you moving in, sharing everything. Sharing your bed, sharing your finances, sharing your life on a fundamental, deep level. This is you changing your skin. This is you finding your luck finally here. What else do we have? Do something for someone else. Do something for someone else. This is a number 41. So it equals a number 5 again, just like the Hierophant. So this is saying give your attention to someone else. So this is you actually not doing things for you at this time. You are giving to others at this time. And that's because you're very abundant. You're going through massive transformation here, dear Cancer, massive. And again, we've got Scorpio here. So Scorpio is very strong in the month of November. Now, we've also got the Palace of Wands, and the Palace of Wands is so much passion, so much creativity, so much drive and pushing for what your desires are at this time. And by God, you are very desiring. Scorpio is very deep. Now, if this is your energy, dear Cancer, you're going through major transformation where, you are totally showing what you've desired for a long time. And you are actually changing in the sense that you are sharing on a very deep level, I feel here. And this is like a wedding here. Let's see what the Sunday says. Creativity. Let's read the back. Unleash your creativity and open your mind to positive energy, and things around you will start to fall into place. Join an art class, redecorate your home, update your wardrobe, or change your career so you may feel freer to live your own life in your own creative style. Now, the Hierophant can also speak of breaking the mold, freeing yourself up from anything that is, boxing you in, and that's going to make you very happy. Now, the affirmation is creativity comes naturally to me. I'm open to new ideas and concepts. I enjoy the satisfaction that comes with my creativity. So this is a very creative time for you. So, artistically, creatively, you're very inspired in the month of November, and I feel that this transformation is it's like the caterpillar that's coming out of the cocoon. And some of you may even be changing trajectory, whereas you're becoming more creative than more like just, earthly and stable, and you're moving into your creative energy more so in the month of November. Let's take 3 Sibillas here and see what that's all about. So it's a very refreshing month. It can be quite deep. Of course, transformations are never easy. But you do have the Paths of Fortune, and that's a lot of luck. Whether this is a marriage, Paths of Fortune can be luck in business or luck in, in synastry, where you share something very deep with a partner. So let's take those 3 Sibillas and see. So you've got Disgrazia, and this is the Tower. Again, Scorpio is here. 7 of Swords, so something may be found out here. Something is coming in suddenly, quickly. This is intelligence. We've got the Hierophant again. Wow. So again, it's a 13 transforming. Things that have been hidden are coming to light. The Sacerdote is all about keeping the faith. For some of you, this is dealing with religion. Some of you are changing the way you think. You're changing your childhood conditioning at this time. And we've got the Merchant here. So moving into a contract that you've put a lot of thought into, whether this is expanding your business because this is import-export, or this is just, looking at contracts and seriously changing. I mean, 13 is transforming. So, wow. And others of you are even looking at importing, exporting. So you are creating something new. You're changing the fundamental way of business for you. For those of you that are we're talking about business here, there is, much growth and expansion here. And you do have the support of people in important places as well. Okay, so let's take a look now at the month of December. The month of December, dear Cancer. We've got the Tower again. The Tower continues. And Justice. So Libra, you're coming into balance. Now the Tower can also be Uranian energy. Now Uranus is in Taurus. Sorry about that interruption. So yes, Uranus is bringing down anything that is not of value. Anything that is not valuable to you. Anything that is not worth putting the effort into, dear Cancer. So again, change, but we're going into the energy of Libra. 2 major arcana here. And we've also got Earth element and stability. And there's a 38, which equals an 11. So by the end of the year, when we're moving into Capricornian energy and we've got more eclipses just around the corner, you're at the position of being quite stable. You're balancing out your life. For some of you, you may even be dealing with legal issues around building something that was not built in a correct way. Maybe you're taking someone to court, could be, around anything to do with the earth and with structures. Yeah, and that's the time of Capricorn when there's a big meeting in Capricorn. All the big players are going to be there. So again, it's a number 11, so it's karmic. It's having walked through that new door, and you're getting stable. For many of you, this is a time of stability. This is a time of, you're very happy because you're grounded, and you've put in the investment of building your life on a stable ground, and you're balancing that out for many of you. Focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. And this could even be, a time for you that you are stable in business, you're stable in your home, and it's a time where you're just focusing on love at this time. Love that comes in many different ways as well. So here we've got the Palace of Cups, and that speaks of emotions running over with. This is like the 10 of Cups. You are very, very happy. My little Cancerians, my little crabs are really happy in the month of December. This is like you're on cloud 9. Your second chance is here. You've awakened. For those of you that have gone through a process of awakening spiritually, this is the time when you've actually awakened. Finally, now this is the chance you've been waiting for. This is, again, judgment calling. Many times in the Witch's Tarot, it's the card that's called Karma, and it does show the eclipse. So, wow, absolutely beautiful. Transformations, change. And here we've got Turkish delight and adventure. So let's read what the back says. Your heightened sense of curiosity will find you in all kinds of situations, places, and mixing with ethnic or multicultural friends. Laughter and richness of life is what you are seeking right now. So I would say that there is, a lot of happiness, a lot of bliss. You're probably wanting, I see travel again, even though it's earth element, I still see suddenly you are probably traveling to a different country here. It does say you're going to find yourself with different situations, places, and mixing with ethnic or multicultural friends. So you could be visiting, could even be visiting family in another country. Prepare for foreign travel. Oh, wow. And fantasy. Your mind seeks new sources of stimulation as your journey takes you to depths of your soul you never knew existed. And the affirmation is, I open my heart to new adventures, and with an open mind, I seek new experiences. Wow, I wasn't even reading the next paragraph, and it's right there. So there is a chance for travel here. This is beautiful. And wherever you travel to is a place that you've been dreaming of traveling to, I feel, with that Palace of Cups. It's like a dream. Somewhere close to water, obviously. Let's take 3 Sibillas. And that's where you will be transforming. You're gonna be feeling very loved at this time, dear Cancer. Let's take 3 Sibillas. We've got Militare, which is like climbing that mountain. You're on a mission. This is the 10 of Swords. Now, the 10 of Swords can say that some of you may even be sneaking away in the midst of night. Some of you could be wanting to even go on a safari, I'm thinking here. You want more action, more adventure. Let's see what else we've got. Here we've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is like the ladro. So it's all about completions. So it has been a difficult year. We're moving into Capricornian energy. I think that it's got a lot to do with family here. I do feel that you're going to take the plunge. You're going to do the right thing. You may be visiting someone who is of an authority to you, someone who is like an authoritarian to you. And let's see. And that's where the transformation will be happening. The Il Nemico is the snake that is changing its skin. Why do I feel that with a Militare? Because it's Capricorn energy, and Capricorn is, of course, Saturn ruled. And that's why I feel that whoever has put you through, lessons, whoever has helped build you up and make you mature, like has given you lessons. I think that that's somewhere where you're going. Now, some of you could even be traveling to a place that's got really tall mountains. Now here we've got the ladro, which is a thief. Be careful that you don't lose anything on your trip. But this is also just a little bit of negativity. So this is like an outsider in your home for whatever reason. So this could just be meaning that you could be, spending a lot of money. Like, you could be doing damage to your bank account at this time. nevertheless, the Ilnamiko is the thief, the enemy that's running away, that's transforming. Okay, so for some of you, this could just be jealousy that's around you. Someone in your family is quite jealous. They're quite jealous, but you know that comes along with you know, the abundance and having everything that you desire. I think that your hard work is paying off at the end of the year. You are going to be a new person by 2020, dear Cancer. Going through a lot, going through many, many changes. Okay. I think that this is quite a journey. Now, I do believe very much so that in the time of November, we could be talking about a wedding that's going to happen suddenly and unexpectedly. It's been like the thought has been there. I think that you're going for what your passion is and you're just doing it. You're taking that plunge, I do believe, in the month of November. And the month of December is going to be, again, it's going to be work, but it's also, you know, this is for those of you that are awakening. Obviously, you're awakening and thinking, okay, I am stable enough now. There is more to life than just building, just money, and just, you know, finances. Money has no value if you don't know what it tastes like. You need to spend some and not just save it all. So, dear Cancer, I think that that's fantastic. It's looking fantastic for you. Very financially stable. Love is here as well. And it's the hard work that's paying off for you. And this is a very changing time for you with the eclipses. So still up until the month of March, I would say, many changes still coming in for dear Cancer. So I'm wishing you well. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and being here, taking the time, spending the time with me. I do appreciate you all so much. Thank you again.